Well, today is the big day. We're about to pull up the system from the Jeep. It's about time to start my rebuild here. There's my makeshift amp rack. The Soundstream, a couple batteries. I'm gonna be making that a little nicer. Gotta do some stuff on there. Box is staying. I mean, not much is gonna change, but I'm gonna be upping the power. Still that Rubicon 2500 on the subs, but we'll be getting a 5-channel Soundstream Rubicon for the mids highs, and that little 8-inch sitting here in its little cubby box. So we'll be upping power. I'm switching out all my power wire and pretty much all my wires to Sky High Car Audio, OFC 0 gauge, and all the speaker wires going to OFC 12 gauge for these little speakers. Going to be sound deadening the entire floor, or as much as I can, with a couple different types of sound deadener. I think that's the majority of what I'm going to be doing. Just some other cosmetic changes and amp rack edits, but basically we're about to get started with the rebuild for the end of 2014 coming in 2015. So I'm going to throw up a time lapse of me just removing the entire interior out of this car, and we'll see how long it takes me. So keep tuned, guys. Oh boy, well, we just put in a few good hours and you can see there's no interior in here except for the roof. Kind of just quickly cleaned it up. What I gotta do is kind of scrub all the floors and make sure sound deadener will stick to everything. Gonna start cleaning it. I kind of already have. Getting all the floors all ready and prepped for some sound deadener. This is just stuff that the factory left on there. This is the only rust I have. It's not even cancer, it's just surface rust. So car's in great shape. So everything's pretty stripped up, pretty good. Sound deadener. Gonna pretty much work from this main hump here, do all that, quiet down that, and pretty much under where the feet go. And the other spot I want to get is on the sides here with the fender wells, because that's going to be kind of noisy. And then the rest of the floor is going to get a sound deadener mat stuff that just kind of lays on the floor, so I'm not going to go crazy with my my stick-on stuff for the flat surfaces here, because gravity will take care of the other stuff I got. So I'm going to be using GT mat, and as you can see, I have some of it already in here. This is from about, when was this? About a year ago, I'd say. A year ago, and it's still stuck. Really good. I didn't do the prettiest job in the whole world, but it did make a big difference in the car. I've did the whole roof with that stuff too about 2 years ago. So GT mat gets a pretty good review from me. This is the 80mm stuff, so it's pretty heavy, and I haven't had a problem with it unsticking yet. It is kind of cold out, but the sun is out, so I'd say it's getting closer to about 70 degrees out here. So I think this is a good day to do some sound deadening. And I'm going to take the heat gun and kind of warm up the metal before I actually apply it, so it sticks really good. You don't want to do this when it's super cold. Alright, so here is GT mat. It's the 80mm Ultra version. Pretty thick, heavy, good stuff. Using this throughout my car. As you can see, there's some stuff I applied about a year ago. Still hanging on really good. I'm going to add a little bit more today. Got 25 square feet of it, so good little bit to add on. Sound deadening is really simple. All you have to do is get your roll here, find where you want to apply this. What I'm going to do is apply it to this fender well here, and you clean the surface really good there. You come over here with your roll. You can measure out the piece you want, and this stuff you can just cut it out with scissors or a knife. So pretty nice. Then you roll it on there. They provide you a roller. You're just gonna roll really nicely and get it all stuck on there really good. So it's pretty simple. It's got a adhesive backing here, and peel that off as you go, and you just roll away. And it does a lot of good. So let me go ahead and kind of do that here in this car and show you guys the progress. So what I'm going to do here is heat up this piece with this heat gun. Kind of get it a little bit stickier. Heat up the metal a little bit because it's kind of cold out here today. So you don't want cold metal because this stuff won't stick as good. But you don't want it so hot that this stuff is like falling apart. But you want to get it a little bit hotter so the adhesive has a chance to stick on there. So I'm just going to go around and heat up this a little bit.
They all warmed up.
I'm just going to keep doing that for a little while. I'm going to go ahead and get the surface I'm going to stick to also. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we can start applying this stuff. Okay, so heating it up works really well because it's already sticking really nicely. So I'm just going to start rolling it in to all the creases here. And then what I do is I peel a little bit of the backing out at a time so this doesn't all start sticking before I'm ready to work with it. So, you know, go around, get it started, and then you can peel back some more of the backing when you're ready to move on. And I'm just going to keep it warm as I go. And it should stick pretty good. So, check in with you guys when I get this piece on. Alright, so here's the first piece on. Can't get it quite perfect on this curved surface here. So what I did is I cut some little slits out of it, kind of helped it fold. Still not perfect, but I'll give you a comparison of what that little piece did on this wheel well. Okay, listen to a done piece. I'm going to hit it the same amount of force on this one. See how hollow it sounds compared to solid. Pretty good difference there. So after doing a whole car, you can really tell there's a big difference in doing this. So I'm going to keep on going. Alright, so we made a little progress. I've done the transmission housing about that far back. Enough sound deadener to do the rest of it. And got both of these wheel wells done. So they should be a little quieter than before I did the inside already. Enough sound deadener, I think I can do quite a bit more. And then also got this little under seat area. I know it makes some noise back here. So this whole area has been done. And I'm going to carpet that so that when you open the seat, it's nice and trimmed out. So we'll do that. And then I got that rest of that sound deadener coming in the mail. That will just lay on the floor here flat. And there should be enough to do both sides of this, and I think get the back. I'm not sure what I'll do. Overall, day one, got the interior out and started some sound deadening, and we'll just have to keep going from there, guys. So keep tuned. on the speakers, mids and highs. They come with these little plugs. Alright, so we get it all bolted in. You can see it looks really sweet with those Alloys. It's a little dark out, but just send that in the floor. And I think it's already making a pretty good difference.
Make